Yo, guys, what's up? We finally have March Madness. I got 4 free picks for you guys in this video that we're going to hop into in 1 second for the first round of the games on Thursday. I'm so hyped. I cannot wait to get into these plays, guys. Last year, we did our absolute best throughout the entire year in March. So March was literally our best month last year on the free picks on this channel and in the VIP. Make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. I'd really appreciate that. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel either. I'm going to be posting these free pick videos throughout all of March Madness, so make sure to subscribe for that. Now, every single one of you guys watching this video right now should either be in the VIP already or you should get in the VIP right now. So VIP is going to get 7 slips texted directly to them every single day of March Madness. So you're just going to wake up that day, look at your phone. You're going to have text messages of screenshots of 7 slips every single day of March Madness, and it's completely free, cheapest it'll ever be. So make sure to do it right now. If you want the free month of VIP for March Madness, all you have to do, make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map, including even parts of Canada. If you live in one of those areas, that means you could download the Sleeper app or the Chalkboard app right here. You just have to download either one of these apps. I don't care which one. Just choose one. They're both super similar. It's going to ask you right away if you have a promo code. Type in code GHOST right here, all caps. Once you type in code GHOST, just make sure to do that before you deposit, guys. A lot of people mess that up. You can't go back and change it afterwards. You have to type in code GHOST before you deposit. As long as you do that, you just have to deposit at least $10 using that code GHOST. Then drop a comment down below saying, hey, I used your code. That way I can find you guys, and then I'll send you the link to the free month of VIP. I'm going to be getting back to everyone as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be on my phone for probably the next 15 hours straight until these games start, making sure everybody gets in VIP. So again, you just have to deposit at least $10 using code GHOST on either Chalkboard or Sleeper. I don't care which one. By the way, Sleeper will also give you $55 for free and a free square. Chalkboard, $100 deposit match for free and a free square as well. For anyone that doesn't live in one of these states but wants to be in the VIP for March Madness, you could go down to the description below. I'll put the link there to purchase VIP. It's 50% off right now if you use code MARCH. All the information is down below as well, so you guys can purchase it if you can't get it for free. But literally, if this video gets a couple thousand views or whatever it ends up getting, pretty much every single one of you guys should be in that VIP because, again, it's completely free. It's just going to be sending you text messages of all my favorite plays, and we did the absolute best throughout all of last year in the month of March because of March Madness. So make sure to get in that. Literally just have to deposit at least $10 using code GHOST, then drop a comment down below. I'm going to be getting every single one of you guys in that VIP for March Madness. Do not miss out. Make sure to do that. Again, all the links will be down below. But let's hop into the video. So like I said, we got 4 free picks. My first play of the day that I really like is going to be Hepburn. It's basically the first game of the day. It's probably arguably going to be the best game of the day. Obviously, we're probably going to have an upset here on this first day. But just looking on paper, we have an 8-9 matchup between Louisville and Creighton. Again, should be a really good game. So I'm really hyped to bet on this game. I love that we're starting it off with such a good game. We're taking him over his fantasy score at 31.5. If you guys don't know Chucky Hepburn, he's the main dude on Louisville. Now they do have, other guys. They have Edwards, stuff like that. They do have really good other players, but Hepburn is really the main guy. The reason I said that we did, the best last year in the month of March was specifically because during March Madness, we take every single team's best player and we bet they're over on either fantasy score or PRA or points, something like that. We're taking the over on all the best players. The reason we're doing that is because if you've never watched March Madness before, all these games are insanely hectic. Every team has 1 or maybe 2 guys that literally take every single shot and carry the team. These star players are going to play probably the entire game. Hepburn probably won't come out this game the entire time. He's going to play probably at least 38 minutes in this game against Creighton. So he's going to play an insane amount of minutes. He's going to be taking, 15 plus shots in this game easily. He also gets a ton of steals. He's had games with 5 or 6 steals. If he, happens to do that again in a hectic March Madness game, which, doesn't seem outlandish for him to do that, he could literally get over half his fantasy score with steals alone. And again, that's not really that crazy of a thing to say. So Chucky Hepburn, also, you could see he's gone over 4 out of his last 5 games. The only game he went under on was against Duke, which obviously, we all know Duke's one of the best teams in the entire country. So that makes sense. Other than that, he's been killing it. 39 against Clemson, 33 against Stanford, 38, 35. He's been playing out of his mind. So I really like Chucky Hepburn over 31.5 fantasy score right here. Not to mention, I've seen a lot of sports books, I've seen a lot of apps have this line all the way up to 35. So we're getting very, very good advantage here on Prizepicks. So over 31.5, I really like for Hepburn. So that's going to be the first play of the day here. And that's in the first game. So hopefully he could start off March Madness really good for us and cash right there. The second play I have for you guys is going to be Trey Kaufman-Renn. This is going to be, I believe, the second game of the day, and we are going to be taking him over his points and rebounds at 30.5. So this line right here, you guys can see it's pretty low. He's gone over this 4 out of his last 5 games. He only missed against Rutgers. Other than that, he was not only just going over, he was going over by a pretty decent amount. He just went over against Michigan. If you guys don't know, Michigan has 2 7-footers on their team. So their defense inside is very good this year because of those 2 7-footers, and he still dropped 33 points in rebounds. So I really like Trey Kaufman-Renn. He and Braden Smith have been carrying this Purdue team the entire season. I expect nothing less in this game against High Point. By the way, this is a very, very popular pick for the upset in this game. I know a lot of people that are taking High Point to upset Purdue in this game, meaning even if they don't upset them, which I don't think they will, but it's going to be a close game. This is going to be a competitive game, or at least should be a close and competitive game, to where Trey Kaufman-Renn gets 35 plus minutes in this game. If he gets 35 plus minutes in this game against High Point, he should absolutely go over 30.5 points and rebounds. Again, Purdue's been leaning on him all year. I expect nothing less. He should be able to carry this team to a win in the first round here. So we're taking him over 30.5 points and rebounds. Now, the third play I got for you guys is going to be Wade Taylor. He only played like 2 rounds last year, but he made us a lot of money in those 2 rounds. I loved betting on him last year. We're going to go back to him again this year. So over 16.5 points. He's playing Yale. I, in my bracket, actually have Yale beating Texas A&M. We'll see how that ends up going. But that is one of the biggest upsets that I have in the first round. I think this game, again, obviously, I think Yale's going to win this game. Even if they don't, it's definitely going to be a close game, probably a pretty high-scoring game as well, and a competitive game at that. Wade Taylor carries his Texas A&M team like no other. He takes a ton of shots. Last game, he went over this line in free throws alone. So if you've watched college basketball this year, or NBA, or just basketball in general this year, these refs are calling fouls almost every single time up and down the court, and Wade Taylor takes advantage of that like no other. He's basically the SGA of college basketball. He's going to get fouled whenever he wants to get fouled. Again, I don't think he's going to have, 17 free throws in this game like he did last game, but he could easily have 10 or 11 free throws in this game. And then other than that, he just has to make a couple buckets. So I like Wade Taylor a lot. He literally, if they're losing or if it's a close game, he's going to take every shot up and down the court. So I like Wade Taylor over 16.5 points. Like I said, he did that for us last year, so hopefully he could do it again for us this year. The last play I have to round out this 4-man pick is going to be Hunter Dickinson over not his PRA, but we're taking his fantasy score. He gets a lot of blocks. He gets a decent amount of steals, but obviously a lot of blocks. That's why I like his fantasy score instead of his PRA. But you guys can see he's gone over 3 out of his last 5 games. Those were obviously his, conference tournament games where he's playing more minutes. The conference tournament games are somewhat similar to March Madness, so I like to look at their conference tournament games to see how they played. And you guys can see right here, he played more minutes, he took more shots, he was way more dominant, had over 40 fantasy score in all 3 of those games. He had 48 in 2 of those games. Playing Arkansas here, we've seen what guys like Colin, Murray Boyles has done to this Arkansas defense. They're not a fantastic defense, especially on the inside. We saw guys drop over 30 points on them on the inside, scoring pretty much every bucket from just, mid-range or floaters or layups or hook shots, stuff like that. That's basically, obviously, all Hunter Dickinson really does. It wouldn't shock me if he gets 20, 25 points in this game and gets a ton of rebounds as well. I really like his fantasy score. I mean, literally Houston is like the best defensive team in the entire country, or at least one of them, and he had 35 fantasy score against them. If he gets, 2 or 3 blocks in this game, then I really like his fantasy score. I think 36.5 is just too low. Obviously, Kansas, Arkansas, it's a 10 versus 7 matchup. It should be super competitive. It should come right down to the wire, so he should play as many minutes as he can. Obviously, he's a big man. He's not going to be playing all 40 minutes, but he should play 30 minutes plus in this game. They're going to need him in the game as long as possible. As long as we don't get screwed over with foul trouble, I really like these 4 guys right here. I really like these 4 plays. Hopefully, we can hit at least 3 of these 4 guys. I wouldn't actually put this in as a 4-man. I'd probably break it up into a couple 2-mans if I were you guys. But these are just my 4 favorite plays, so just do what you want with them. But I wouldn't recommend to actually lock them into a 4-man. It's just obviously way lower odds. So I'm hoping to hit at least 3 of these legs right here. Again, make sure to drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. We're going to be posting every single day for March Madness, so make sure to subscribe. And again, before we get out of here, I will remind you guys, I'm going to be on my phone for the next 15 hours straight, making sure every single one of you guys get in the VIP. If you already have these apps, get a friend on, get a family member on. I don't care. As long as you or someone you know uses code GHOST, you get a free month of VIP. It's that simple. Just $10 deposit using code GHOST. And again, you get a free month of VIP. It could be you, a family member. It doesn't matter. Just make sure to get someone on or yourself on, and you get a free month of VIP. You'll get 7 slips texted to you every day of March Madness. So make sure to do that. Again, all the links will be down below. It's super simple. You just have to type in code GHOST before you deposit. And again, not to mention, even if you don't care about VIP, I'd still recommend it. Between these 2 apps, you get $155 for free and 2 free squares just by signing up. And obviously they have all the same plays that I gave you guys in this video, so you can lock in the same exact play. Other than that, guys, let's go. We have March Madness. Good luck with all your March Madness games. Good luck with your bracket as well. But these are the 4 plays I have for you guys. Good luck with all your picks, and I'll catch you in the next video.